All hydraulic motors have case drains, and particularly on skid steers and minis. People talk a lot about the case drain filter and how critical it is to not lose your drive because you've not changed your case drain filter. So having lost a drive on the Mini, I'm going to change the case drain filter on the T320. I've been misled now twice by the dealer as to where it is. I've looked instead, cannot find it. Got a page from the actual service manual which says it's behind that cover on the side, which I struggle to believe, but I will check it out. First thing I got to do is raise the bucket and put the safety on, and then take that cover off and see what I have. So the hydraulic lockout is on the other cylinder, so it's safe to be in here. There is no case drain there either. Definitely not. That is just bizarre. It's funny, but this video is going to be called Hunt the Case Drain Filter. It's funny. I'm gonna videotape this and take it to the dealer. And tell them that I'm a little done hunting for Red October, because I cannot find it. So, the second place that they say it is, and I'm going to double check, directly from the service book. You've got a hose that comes in on a T, and the two case drains join together and go back to the tank. So, I don't think I'm going to get this on video. I think all you'll get is my rear end. But let's take a look. You know what I'm going to do? Not that I need to, it's just that for the fun of it. I'm going to power wash this, because it's so darn filthy. It is not preventing me from finding what I'm looking for, but it does need a clean, and it would be easier to tell the difference between rubber hose and metal fitting. But the case drain filter is also not where they say it is in here as well. So location number one is, it is supposed to be right here. This hose here that my hand is on is supposed to have a filter casing, and it does not. It's got a hose that comes in there, straight across to there. What my fingertips are on is a metal fixed hose. At the back it's just a fitting. Right there is just a fitting. So there is absolutely no case drain filter for certain in there. Second location that it's supposed to be is in here. The supply goes to the pumps. The pumps come up to here. The case drain is there. And there is absolutely no case drain filter in here either. Oh, I found it. It's not where the book says it's supposed to be. The book shows the case drains coming up around where I have my light there, joining together, disappearing up there, disappearing to the hydraulic tank. That is not where it is, but I have found it. It is down the bottom there. Let's get the light on it. There it is. So this is the one case drain that snakes around to the right-hand motor. That's the case drain that sneaks around to the left-hand motor. That's where they join together and flow through that unit back to the tank. Yes. So hydraulic line goes from the tank and over there. So I'm going to power wash all this just so that I can get to it, clean it out without the risk of all this stuff going back in it again. So let's see how clean I can get it. Should be a little cleaner for grubbing around now. Clean is a relative term, not encrusted in half an inch of filth is the target of the exercise. It's not a beauty contest. All right, so yes, nice and clean. So that aluminum cylindrical case right there where the light is shining is the case drain filter, or at least is one of them. It's supposed to have two. I cannot for the life of me find a second. So looks like there is a hose that goes into the end of it, which I have to disconnect. I might undo both of those two because they're flexible hoses. Take that out, undo it here at the end, and remove it from the machine altogether. I won't video that because it's not easy to get to, and all you'll see is my elbows. Well, 5 hoses later, and a few curse words. It is all out, and it is the correct type. The case should come apart. Canister screws apart, and it has a spring, which is not a powerful spring, but it's an important spring. Oh boy, I don't like the debris that's come out of this. That's what it's for. It's for catching all of the junk. So that's spotless. So the spring goes in this way. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. So I wouldn't say it was blocked, but it's doing its job. It's catching all of the metal particulates that come out of the pump. The problem with it disturbing it like this, you see, these are the metallic debris that's come out. Trouble is, it's now everywhere. Alright, so that goes there. That goes on the new filter. Goes in there. That then gets cleaned and goes in there. And then that goes nicely in there. Now it comes with two new seals. I need a small pick. Old seal. It's all nice and clean. So that should go. Alright, one nice new case drain to go back in the machine. However, that is why I was doing it. Oh boy. Hunks of not nice stuff. But that's what filters are for. That's why they're replaced. So no big deal. So now 5 more hoses in reverse and it'll be back in the machine. Now just before I put it back in, there is one hose that continues to flow fluid when you take them all off, and it is this one that goes into the end. A little hard to tell where that's coming from. It's perhaps coming back from the tank, I'm not sure. But when you take this off, it flows fluid. You take this off, it flows fluid. You take this off, it's flowing fluid. It's not until you take this one off that you realize that it's only this one that's providing the head of pressure that's allowing it all to flow. So it's just this one here that needs blanking off when you undo it. I've had to take the union out of the end of this that supports the two hoses at the far end in order to slide it through its holder that's on top of the casing. If you don't, it won't come out, and it's just one single O-ring fitting that holds those two in the end. Just got to fire her up, make sure there's no leaks, and everything should be good. Trouble is, it's one of these jobs that doesn't improve anything, doesn't make it feel like you've spent your time wisely. Job's a good one. No leaks, everything's fine and dandy.